Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Never listen to a random stranger on YouTube. This is why I always tell you guys, I'm doing the research, but I'll tell you where I'm getting it from. So today I'm getting this news from ChinaNews.com. CarNewsChina.com. I want to thank Money Making Melvin for this news. But before we get into that news, let me just say Happy Father's Day in case I don't do a video tomorrow to all of my fathers, all of my friends who are fathers, and to mothers who are single mothers. It's also Happy Father's Day to you because you're both a father and a mother. So let's get into the yummy for the tummy for a Saturday to energize us and invigorate us for Monday. And guys, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos, the editing and everything else like that. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. So as we anticipate Huawei joining battery as a service, as we've seen, the government just gave NIO millions of dollars yet again for research and development, etc., etc. So we also know that the government will be encouraging Huawei and the rest of them to join this battery as a service for many different reasons, right? We spoke about that. The batteries are going to be expiring. People are going to need, what are they going to do after those batteries expire? What are they going to do when the batteries can't hold a charge anymore? Like we see a lot of these dog poop, rat poop, cat poop, bat poop, guano, Tesla. What are they doing? They can't do nothing with it. The junkyard doesn't even want a Tesla because of the materials used in making it. They cannot even use it. You can't even use it for planters because it is disgusting and vile, repulsive. So, whilst we are anticipating Huawei next, Dongfeng and the rest, pushing us into becoming a behemoth that will dominate the landscape, Lucid CEO says that they have outpaced Tesla EV technology. But my question is, who hasn't? Everyone does. Everyone has outpaced Tesla. Tesla is dog poop, rat poop, cat poop, and bat poop. They did not innovate and keep up. So I don't even know why he would think that is something to boast about. NIO launched, as we all know, its ES8 on the NT 2.0 platform in 5 European countries yesterday. Norway, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark. But why did they do that? Don't they hear that there's going to be a 21% additional tariff for NIO? Has William Lee lost his mind? Should we lose hope and sell our shares? That's the question. I say to the shorts who ask me a question like that, in a nice way, shut your mouth, boy. You know not of what you speak, you fool. Whilst the short is pooping in his pants because he see what's happening. But why did William Lee do that? Why did he still say we're going ahead with the European expansion? Well, as we all know, Germany, then all these countries listed said that they were against the tariffs. They don't agree with it. And they are friendly towards open trade and competition. Now, if NIO was a trash company, like the shorts would make you think, would Europe need to put up tariffs and barriers? Would the American administration need to put 100% tariffs to stop them? They should say, well, if it's trash, let it come. Our Americans are educated. They would not buy it. Certainly, they will go to Ford, found on road dead, or General Motors or the others. But they know that what we have here in America is dog poop, rat poop, cat poop, and bat poop. So, the question still looms and remains, why did Emperor Lee still choose to do so? Well, here is where the meat of the topic comes in. You see, this is why I say little minor speed bumps is nothing. We have a suspension system for that. And whenever news come out that's a minor roadblock or a minor suspension, minor speed bump, We buy, we feed while the sheep panic and is in fear. The lions come out. Norway won't join EU on Chinese EV tariffs. Let me say that again. Norway won't join EU on Chinese EV tariffs. So a lot of times when you hear a CEO saying, we're still doing this, don't worry about that, sometimes it's things in the background that's already been said that you don't know. And while you're pooping in your pants and worrying, well, how will the battery stations become profitable? Well, how does these partnerships come into play? Shut your mouth and have patience, boy. Pull your pants up. Norway, a pioneer in electric vehicle adoption, will not align with the EU's decision to impose higher tariffs on Chinese electric cars. They will not align themselves with that. According to Finance Minister Tariffs Salsvold Vidom, I hope I said that right. But we entered Norway in 2021, by the way, guys. And introducing tariffs on Chinese cars is neither relevant nor desirable for this government. Vidom emailed Bloomberg. So this is, you're getting this from the horse's mouth. With the highest density of electric vehicles globally, Norway saw 24% of its car being electric last year. 24%. And over 80% of new vehicles sold in 2022 were EVs, as reported by Statistics Norway. According to the Norwegian Road Federation, more than 12% of EVs imported into Norway come from Chinese manufacturers. A figure that includes Polestar but excludes Volvo car vehicles. Norway, which is not part of the European Union, was the first European market for many Chinese EV startups. NIO entered Norway in May 21st, a year before officially launching in the EU. Xiaopeng launched in Norway even earlier in 2020. Norway is also home to some Chinese brands that are very rare in Europe, such as Dongfeng's brand Voya. That's the company. Remember, we just spoke about that, guys? Dongfeng is one of the companies that King Li Hong is hinting to them to come on board along with Huawei. So now it put things into perspective of how big this company Dongfeng is. XPeng sold 67 cars and NIO sold 66 cars in Norway in May. With ramp up coming with Onvo, Ladao, the Lion Killer, and Firefly. For comparison, Tesla sold 830 EVs in the same month. So again, that was not a lot. Volkswagen sold 1,372 units of its ID series. The Chinese EV leaders are going to dominate the industry in Norway. So Geely Group sold 328 EVs in May. So I'm not going to get into the whole article, guys, but this is just to show you all. Don't be surprised if you hear Germany saying they're not going to go along with it. Sweden, Norway, all of them. Because I saw on a Facebook post, and I don't know how true it is, but it was said that China is getting ready to slap tariffs on European ICE vehicles, gas guzzlers, in retaliation. So let's put this into perspective and think about this. The Europeans are not selling a lot of EVs in China. We all know why, right? It's like Tesla. It's dog poop, rat poop, cat poop, and bat poop. We all know that. So the Chinese who have a choice, this is why they don't want them to come to the West, because you have a choice. And once you have a choice, you're going to choose what's superior and affordable, which is the Chinese, which is Ladao, which is Firefly, which is ET5, which is ET7, which is ES8, etc., etc. Right? Now, as we go forward and we continue to flood Europe with superior EVs in these countries in particular, with the tariffs that is being levied against the Europeans, and they can't sell EVs because no one wants them. Now the Chinese would not be buying their gas cars, the largest market in the world where Europe becomes profitable. Now they can't sell their gas cars. Ooh, because the Chinese will say, what? 80%, 100% tariffs? I don't know what the figure will be. I'm just pulling it out of the air, guys. Even if it's 30%, they'll say, nah. So the couple Chinese that were buying the gas cars from Europe, they'll, nah, never mind, buddy. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And what will happen to the European car market? The same thing that happened when they said they're not going to buy fuel from Russia. Their factories are collapsing because of the high fuel prices. So the EU they want to blame subsidies from the Chinese government. But if the government in any country is giving subsidies, like right now here, the Biden administration is giving a lot towards the green energy industry, incentives to build out charging stations, etc., etc., isn't that a good thing to help speed up green energy to save our planet? Unfortunately, not so when it's a Chinese company. But look at what's happening. These countries like Germany, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, etc., etc., is going to not go along with this EU tariffs. Remember, they are still in talks. This has not been clarified, and they probably did this to see what will China do. Well, when you poke a dragon, what do you think will happen? Fire! And you'll end up like Pompeii. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, motivational on a Saturday. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset where we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get a piece of the pie. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.